second part of the opening, Dragonstrike Infernus. First or 13th pack, depending on how we look at it. Gloomtomb, Vector Scout, Manapod Beetle, Ruling Worm, Explosive Infantry, Trial of Error, Queen Taniwa, Mano Warden, and Aurora Valkyrie. Grudge Weaver, Steelhammer, Bronca the Treacherous, Coral Claw, Energize, Bone Rattle Dragon, Kenrix the Psionic, really nice, Lux, and Umbra. I just don't understand this. I mean, come on, a Darkness Firebird, a Water Firebird. But hey, it's a game. It's not reality. Hammerfist, Canyon Skimmer, Eye of the Tides, Defense Mode, Copper Locust, Herald of Infernus, Nyx, Burnclaw the Relentless, and Treetop Dragon. Stormseeker, Drooling Worm, Explosive Infantry, Toothed Grubbling, Manapod Beetle, Gemini Dragon, Belua, Bagash, and Devouring Smog. Gloomtomb, Steelhammer, Trial and Error, Blastforged Dragon, Logos Lookout, Dauntless Tusker, and Infernus the Awakened. I was really hoping to get this card, and I got it. Umbra and Spark Cage. Manapod Beetle, Drooling Worm, Energize, Gloomtomb, Stormseeker, Ripper Reaper, Dreadclaw Dark Herald, Spark Cage, and the Swarm Leader. Bronca the Treacherous, Copper Locust, Trial and Error, Hammerfist, Coral Claw, Bottle of Wishes, Devouring Smog, Burnclaw the Relentless, and Emperor Dendrite. Copper Locust, Hammerfist, Drooling Worm, Vector Scout, Eye of the Tides, Patchwork Surgeon, Burnclaw the Relentless, Treetop Dragon, and Nyx. Toothed Grubbling, Manapod Beetle, Coral Claw, Bronca the Treacherous, Grudge Weaver, Stormseeker, Dragon of Reflections, the Swarm Leader, and Lux. So, 3 more packs to go. Explosive Infantry, Defense Mode, Blastforged Dragon, Logos Lookout, Energize, Herald of Infernus, Soccer and the Untamed, Canina, and Emperor Dendrite. Steelhammer, Vector Scout, Grudge Weaver, Trial and Error, Canyon Skimmer, Reflector Cannon, Bagash, Aurora Valkyrie, Ancient Grey Worm. Explosive Infantry, Logos Lookout, Canyon Skimmer, Tooth Grubbling, Blastford Dragon, Hornblade Dragon, Devouring Smog, Mana Warden, and Belua. So, back in a minute. So, since we covered most of the interesting cards in the first part, I only have a few interesting cards here now. The ones I found interesting was Queen Taniwa, 6 mana, 4000 blocker. If this creature would be banished, return it to your hand instead. Well, yeah, it's pretty decent since it can attack too. I don't know if I will use it so much, maybe if there will be some Leviathan support, for sure, but otherwise, I don't know. Kinrix the Psionic, this card is actually really nice. It's an evolution dragon for 6 mana and 9000 double breaker. It can't be blocked, and at the end of my turn, I may draw a card for every shield that was broken that turn. As is the double breaker, it will most probably be that you draw 2 cards since it's unblockable. Bone Rattle Dragon, 6 mana, 6000 double breaker. Whenever this creature attacks, choose a player. That player puts the top 2 cards of his or her deck into his or her discard pile. Can be really nice if you use a card, for example, Neuron's Oracle, that you know what your opponent has on the top of his deck, and you know that your opponent doesn't have any way to get it back. This can be really destroying sometimes. Gemini Dragon, 7 mana, 6500 double breaker. Whenever you cast a spell, this creature gets plus 4000 until the end of the turn. That's really nice. You have a 10,500 double breaker dragon, and if you play it in a control deck, you will probably have a lot of spells. Infernus the Awakened, probably one of my absolute favorite cards in this set. 9 mana, 13,000 triple breaker. With effects Infernal Rockets. When this creature enters the battle zone, and whenever it attacks, banish target enemy creatures that has power 4000 or less. So, since you pretty much would like to attack with this every round, you would be able to banish a creature with 4000 or less power every round. But it doesn't stop there. Infernus's Decree. Your opponent can't summon creatures that have power 4000 or less. So you've locked them down. It's just insane. And Dreadclaw Dark Herald. 7 mana, 7000 double breaker. Not much to that, but Knight of the Dragons. When this creature enters the battle zone, return all dragons from your discard pile to your hand. Imagine someone actually gets rid of the Infernus the Awakened, and you just play the Dreadclaw and get it back. I don't even know what to say. This set is so amazing. I really look forward to making my decks with this, and I hope it will be great. You don't know yet. And I thought I might give out code cards to you guys out there. I don't know how this works since I haven't been doing it, but I guess that if I give you 9 code cards, that will be enough since there are 9 creatures to get. I guess that there will be a different creature for everyone, I don't know. The first code card, 3366 105 029 2450. 2362 964 681 3821. 5391 521 178 6714. 6288 525 998 5599. 9090 064 781 3037. 4781 549 459 2269. 2467 454 981 3377. 1196 404 568 7398. 9408 966 395 0792. That's all from me, guys. Have a nice day. All you Kaijudo fans out there, keep it up. Really nice card game. I'm glad Duel Masters is back in a new fashion. And I am really hoping for this card game to get to Sweden someday.